блядь!
Hello guys, so welcome back and welcome my new big mean machine, the Smasher. So yeah, I've got it in containers, and as you remember yesterday we've had KV2, and ironically we have today its bigger, meaner, better brother. And yeah, as you can see, it's Smasher. Everybody knows about Smasher, and today we are going to discuss a little bit why is it, maybe it's controversial for me to actually talk about this because I have it and I paid my own money to actually get it. But let's first discuss why it's so controversial in the game. So firstly, I'm going to compare it to T22 medium. Everybody knows about T22 medium. So what's the similarity? Not the tier, not the type, not anything, but they're both overpowered. But what's the crucial difference? So the T22 medium is actually tier 10. And at tier 10 there are a lot skilled people who actually play a game very long for now, and they actually know how to handle it. And imagine, you know, like it's not enough that you actually get wrecked by KV2 or SU-152 and another things like that, and then you get wrecked by Smasher. So that's why I'm actually very sad why I've got it. And I'm actually really disappointed, and yeah, I'm playing it. But I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would in the first place. Why? Because it really is so overpowered. You will see. So I've got some 4K damage replays, and they are only first class. Like 5 kills, 4 kills, they're only first class, they're not masters at all. So yeah, people really play good at this thing. And as I noticed, it really started to boost my win rate like a lot. So let me just show you this. So this is maybe, let's see things. So let's see this. So I have 113 battles in it, and my win ratio is actually 64. So look at the other vehicles right here. So let's look at the main statistics. So my battles are 33,700, and my victories are actually at 50% roughly. And average damage per battle, because I'm actually still a little bit seal clubbing, are not the best, and as you can see on Smasher, it's all boosted. Its average damage, it's almost 2k, and look at all the others. So maybe it's only comparable with K91, as you can see. So yeah, it's a little bit controversial thing. And now let's get back to the topic. So as I said, it's bigger brother to KV2, and it's really good, and it's really broken. So I'm actually against crates, which ironically I bought, but if I were at Wargaming, my idea would be something like, that you actually could earn it in totally free way, but maybe a limited edition tank, like maybe only 1,000 or 2,000 players could get it, and that event would be set every year, once a year. And yeah, so I don't know, maybe something like that, and you should really be skilled to get it, because it really boosts your stats even more. So let's talk about it. So it has 152mm gun, and it has 150 turret armor, 120 hull armor at the front, sides are 120 and 75, and rear is 70 and 70. Chance of fire when engine is hit is actually really low, 15%. View range, it's not the best, but let's be honest, this thing doesn't need any view range, because you can actually be at the front line, and just keep bouncing shots from that enormous turret of yours. Damage per minute is actually great. It's 2356. Reload time is not that bad. It's 16 seconds. And remember, this is tier 6 and this is 152mm gun. So you pretty much rip apart every KV2 and KV1S that you sit in front of. Armor piercing shells are not the best. It's got 147 AP penetration. Hit is a lot better, almost double, as you can see, 275, and high explosive is really good. And if you can remember, KV2 was nerfed, and now it has 84 millimeters of penetration, and this thing still got 94 millimeters of penetration. That means that it can get some nasty shots in KV2 in its turret, and in SU, pretty easy. Then average damage per shell is classic, 640, 545, and 960. Aiming time is 4.6, which is really great for that gun, and dispersion, well, that's a little bit controversial. So dispersion, as you can see, it's not the best, 0.4. But what's the deal with Smasher? So even with run and gun, you can pretty much get some accurate shots in your targets, and they will be on spot. Yeah, on the mark, definitely. And there isn't some big dispersion in the practice, on the paper, as you can see, there is a big dispersion, but I'd say it has tendencies to go a little bit more better, and as you will see, its HE shots are also like that. So its HE shots have more tendencies to go like to 400 and 500 than to 200 when they hit an armor target. And now let's just get to the replays and let's see what I've got. And here is our first battle with Smasher. I mean, not the first, but first one to show you. And here is actually with my mate, as you can see, Kiyoe. So here we are on the vineyards, and now we will just go here and try to make some cheeky shots at the bush. So my best strategy for this map, I'd say any vehicle with 150mm cannon like KV2, Smasher, T49 is actually, especially at the Super Macy, if you see the base A get captured, you can actually shoot at the bush and try your luck. And as we will get right now, but I think we won't be that lucky, yeah. Yeah, it disappeared, but I think it didn't hit anything. So we'll just a little bit stick around right here. We will actually get in some sticky situations in this replay, and my mate will unfortunately die. We won't be able to save him, but it will be an epic win in my opinion. And just to say, almost every battle is like that in Smasher, and I'm not kidding, It's not like T22 when you have like maybe replays with 1000 damage and enormous spotting and you get master, but in this vehicle you can do practically anything because you're the Smasher. You're practically invincible because you're too overpowered. And the funny thing is that most people won't even focus you because most of the people that you will meet are the new players and they don't even know what the Smasher is. Probably they know now when they hit the stores, and they heard rumors about overpowered vehicle, but in practice they don't know what the hell it is. And this is it, 300 damage HE, this is what I'm talking about. So in KV2 it would probably be like 200 damage, and now we are just holding this bridge right here so they cannot really push here because they're too afraid they will get shot like this here. Nice 900 damage right here. all HP lost. And now we need to take actually some extra attention right here. So unfortunately that was a miss, and fortunately it was just a track. Now we need to cool our head and think straight. So yeah, this anniversary, I don't know what was he thinking. He actually did see me, I think, and he just get wrecked. He just got wrecked right there. Lovely HE shot right through his side, and that's also what I'm talking about. So it has tendencies to go rather inside than outside, like unlike any 150 millimeter gun. Unfortunately, it was a miss, but fortunately, this was a lovely bounce. And the thing is that the smasher cannot actually penetrate itself on the turret, so you will probably need some heat like here, and yeah, couple of extra bounces, and we're just holding the line right here. And then unfortunately we take some HP loss, but it's not that a big deal. We still have plenty of HP to brag with. And then another lovely hit shot right through his frontal plate. And now we already have 2000 blocked and 3k damage dealt. And now just lovely HE shot just to put him down, so he doesn't cause any other problem. And then only the smasher is left, and my mate will unfortunately die right here, I think in a couple of seconds, when he tries to push. He will, I think, deal some damage, but he did do that fatal mistake that costed him a life. And yeah, so now we will just try to actually not to push too hard, because he also has 15-ish seconds of reload. And now we're in quite a danger, but fortunately he misses, and we put a lovely heat shell through his armor. And now we'll just switch to HE to put him down. And yeah, fortunately he does not have high roll, which was actually vital for us. He actually, I don't know why did he use HE, but okay, nice 4k, 4.5k damage replay, 4 kills, and first class. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. So I really cannot put any mastery to this vehicle. I mean, it's so easy to play, and you still cannot earn some decent masteries to show in a replay. It's really hard. And yeah, I'm definitely proud of these first classes, but I think it could have been better. So let's now get to the second replay, where you will actually see that, well, you will just see. Here we are on the desert sands, and yeah, I've tried to lure some smashers to platoon with me just to have double smashers, and yeah, because that's really awesome. And in this replay we will actually see that, in my opinion, if I was in any other vehicle, we wouldn't make it through, because just because of its smasher. It has 16 seconds of reload in my loadout, but you can actually lower it to 15, and then it becomes just deadly. But you cannot really put any lovely HE shots to the side armor of some vehicles. And now this Cranwell B of ours just makes a fatal mistake, but this gives us opportunity to punish that smasher. And thank you, Cranwell B, because of allowing us to make that shot. And now we are just trying to, not get killed right now, right here, and just lovely HE shot to this SU-100. And to be honest, I had a quite low percentage of shots that didn't put enemies down, unlike with KV2 or SU-152, and those things. And now we make a little mistake, but yeah, it will be forgiven by RNG later on. And as you can see, we are losing right now 1-3. And unfortunately, it's now 1-4. And we put that lovely heat shot through his roof. And now, as you can see, we are not really in a good situation. Yes, we have some low shots like that Smasher, 87 and others. And in my opinion, we really wouldn't be able to win it if we weren't Smasher, because if they have any brains, they will be afraid of Smasher, but if they had any more brains, they would know that this is the time when they push it. They have the DPM, they have everything, and we just rip them apart, as you can see. Just wreck them apart. And now it's 3 versus 3. And now we will just try to finish him off. But unfortunately, we will leave him on 12 health. But we are already at 3.5k damage, and now we have opportunity to go to 4k and 4 kills. And as you can see, he's trolling us right here, messing with us, and unfortunately he does put that shot into us. But we will definitely finish him off and clear him, fortunately. And now, as you can see, the Smasher turned this battle in our big favor. And now lovely HE shot right here, and this is where I actually was afraid for my life. And we broke for 4000 right here, and we will just have the privilege to get the 4th kill right into kill shot. And that's it for the replay. So guys, tell me, what do you think about Smasher? Is it really that controversial? Should it be sold again? Or should it be just, given to smart players? It is a really controversial thing to play, to have in garage. And it really is just like this. You love it or you hate it. So guys, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Goodbye. Peace out.